Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Old Try Hard Gaming with me, RollCageTV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of taunts, but a whole lot of plans, thinking through my plans. Happy New Year. The new year starting the second weekend in January. I will be going to 7 days a week for SnowRunner. It'll be every day of the week, releasing on youtube.com/@RollCageTV. And that will be released 7 days a week now instead of 5. So I'm looking forward to that. I should come and get this wood first. Unless there's wood on the way there. Yeah, that's inconvenient to get to. How do I even get on that island? Oh, I have to go over there. Okay. I will go over to... How do I get to here to get the wood framing? Oh, there's a road there. Okay. Well, let's go on a little adventure, shall we? I'm going to drag this trailer out just to the point where I cross over to the cement place. So I'll bring it over to here. And then I'll come back around here and come around here. And I'm going to not go to that wooden framing place because I'm feeling bold. I'm not going to go to that wooden framing place because I feel even bolder. And I'm going to end up regretting all of this. How much wood do I need? I need 8. Two, 4, 6. Yeah, I can get from there to there easily enough. Okay. I'm feeling brave enough that I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get up here over these rocks. And I think I might be able to like come through here, or do I go by the brick, through the brick framing? I'm trying to eventually get here. I think the way to get there is through here and through here. But I don't know if I can go there directly or if I have to come around through the brick framing place. Yeah, I think I have to go through here. Why didn't that move? Delete. Okay. Okay, through the brick framing place and then out this side and then over to here and here and here. And I'm going to do all this and find out, no, I can't actually cross the road there, but I'm going to give it a shot. If I can't cross it there, I don't know where I can cross it. But I will give it a shot. And I might as well give it a shot if I don't have anything else with me. So I will drag the... well, I'm going to come right by this place. So I'll just drop the trailer off here. And yeah, get rid of these points. I don't need them right on the end there. And I did such a smooth job of pulling that trailer out so it wouldn't be in my way. Look at that. What a great job I did. Not even a bit in my way. All right, let's have an adventure. See if I can get the wooden planks off of that. Oops, quench horn, off of that island. And when I get over there, I will use the photo mode drone. Actually, I guess the photo mode submersible to see how deep the water is. There might be rocks there. I know there is a way across with rocks, but it's farther down. If I have to, I will go that way. But since I need 8 wooden planks total, I might as well. Oops, bumped the mic badly. Sorry about that. I went to scratch my face. I hope the mic isn't out of place now. I don't have a mirror with me to make sure that I didn't bump it out of place. All right, and should I look ahead and try to see what other things are out here? Yes. Whoa, I was looking at the road ahead of me, wasn't looking at my truck. That was almost bad. That would be embarrassing, tipping the truck before I even got there. Wait, what? There? Well, what's here? Warehouse. I'm not going to this warehouse. This warehouse has everything I need, but I'm not getting them because it's all in full supply. I'm getting all the temporary cargo first. I can get up on these rocks. Keep going this way. Oh, this is how I can get to there. I mean, I can get to there all the way around this way, but I can also get to there this way, it looks like. Yeah, I can easily get to there from here. Okay. Well, that's something to keep in mind, because it's a lot closer to the garage doing it that way. You know, getting from the warehouse over to here is like very impossible. I mean, it's not impossible. It's all mud, and I'm not sure I can get through the trees. But I know I can get over this rock bridge, this rock ledge. I just have to be very careful, which isn't always my strong suit. That's where I want to cross. That's the island I want to cross to. Might be able to stay in the water there, but I'm going to go a little safer way. I think it's probably a little safer. Come on, you can do it. Wiggle those wheels. I don't need a winch. This is the ZiKZ 612H, aka Mastodon from the Mastodon DLC pack. If you're watching on YouTube, in the description is a list of all the DLCs that I am using for this game. Part of what makes this easy mode is that I am using all paid DLC vehicles, external to region paid DLC vehicles. Vehicles you don't have to find, but they just give to you once you spend the actual cash money. I don't necessarily recommend doing that, but I got everything on a huge sale. And so, yeah. I went ahead and bought I usually buy all the DLC anyway. I do recommend the Mastodon DLC though. It's, I think, $3.99 US. You can get it on sale. If you're watching on Twitch, everything's on sale right now. It's, you know, post-Thanksgiving sales, which started in October. Holiday shopping sales. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about this, but I think I can get it done. I know I've been this way before in a scout vehicle. I don't know if I've tried to do in this vehicle. Those look like big rocks. Not going on the big rocks. Coming through here with a trailer would not be easy, which is why I'm glad I'm getting these now. That's why I thought to come over here and grab these now, because I'd be able to do it without a trailer. Is this the proper way of getting over here? Probably not. Maybe going on the shore would have been better. I don't know. Once I get over there, I'll find out there's a really easy way to get to the island, the next island over, next to the garage. And I already saw there was a way to easily get to that island, so it might have been a much easier trip than I'm making it. In fact, it may end up being impossible. Okay, I do seem to see rocks in the water. But just to be sure. Just to be sure, we will park here. And, it doesn't matter if I stop the engine. We will get out the old photo mode drone. X for photo mode. Set the time. I only run my drone when the conditions are perfect. So, and why would you ever want a vignette? Why is it default to the vignette? That's what I don't get. Open up the aperture. That'll keep everything in view. Y for free cam. And now we just come over here and look. There is the road. Wrong direction. It does not look too deep. But it does look rocky, like it could throw me off. I'm not sure whether the best way to go is to come along here or to come along here. I will start over here, I think. Because the current is going that way, and if I have to ride the current, I will do that. Time of the day is it? Early enough. It'll only be darker if I wait. So tack into the current. Keep tacking into the current. Okay, let the current bring me over here. Easy mode, look at that. Not a problem whatsoever. All right. And part of 100%, I mentioned what easy mode is. Part of 100% playthrough is not only do I do all the tasks, all the contracts, all the contests for every map, I also make sure I strip all the cargo off of the map. Any loose cargo, any temporary cargo that's in warehouses, any framing sites, any logs on the side of the road, everything must go. Because I take only memories and I leave only footprints and tire tracks. Okay, now this gets me to there, but that's not where I would want to go. I mean, I will eventually want to go there, because that's a logging station. Oh, I would go there just by this way. Okay. Is there an easy way to get back to here, is the question. Which way am I pointing? Probably not. I don't see anything that looks like it used to be a road. But while I am here, and I'm not carrying any cargo, what is this ahead of me? That is that road ahead of me, that island. Do I think I could cross that island? It looks like there was a road here. I do see rocks. I definitely see rocks in the water. And you know what that means. That's right. It's photo mode drone time. Only run the drone in perfect conditions, of course. Is this cheating? No! I had to think about it. No, it's not cheating. I mean, your driver's going to get out of the car, right? Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. I definitely do not have to even use the drone down in the water. That's awesome. Okay, that's the way I'm getting back, because I know that works. I think it is probably dark enough now to go to daylight. Not really. Okay, so there's two ways to get to that island. The inconvenient way and the convenient way. This lets me bypass the rock ledge and all that stuff. Oh, sorry about your house, buddy. Leaving only tire tracks and empty foundations. There was an ad console ad back in the, I don't know, 70s, 80s maybe. An anti-littering campaign that said, you know, when you go to a park, you know, take only memories. You can bring whatever you want, but take only memories. Don't steal stuff. And also, am I going there or am I going along here? I think I'm going like along here somehow. Maybe. The place to cross was here. Wasn't it? Or it was up here more? I don't know. I'll try to go along the shore as much as I can. So I'm not going to go that way. Because the water here is not deep. Yeah, let's all of these. The shore is kind of badly angled. But yeah, there's plenty of rocks here along the shore. But I have a feeling this is not the way to go. Where is this exactly taking me? Yeah, I'm still following this and then I'm going to cross over there. Come out to this point. Yeah, this is so easy. I could swim across here. Actually, I couldn't swim because, one, I'm not a very good swimmer. And two, I scraped my bottom on all these rocks. I could almost wade across here. I had nothing to live for. Now the current's looking bad. Maybe I should have gone inland a little bit more. Okay, still fine. Still fine. We're still fine. Eventually I get to some place that had rocks that all the way went across. I'm leaning forward. Was it here? I don't think it's here. Oh, it's dangerous. That is the land I'm looking for. Was it there, maybe? I gotta follow the shore. Well, if it was there, I could have... From here, I could have come up through here. Yeah, I should have come up through here, because I bet this is just a flooded road. I'm counting on the fact that I will be able to see where the shallows are, which may be a bad assumption. This map does have some areas that you kind of try to have to memorize, but it's not nearly as bad as Kola Peninsula. Kola Peninsula was just completely unfair. The map on Kola Peninsula is awful. Yeah, I'm trying to look down in the water. There was a way to get across. I saw it when I was coming here, but I didn't pay attention to where it was exactly. Where am I now on the map? If anything, it would have been across here somehow. Is it there? And not only am I stupid enough to try to get across here, I'm stupid enough to try to get across here in reverse. in reverse with nothing to winch to. Come on, baby, you can do it. There isn't anything to winch to over there. I see the road. I got off of the rocks. And now I'm in deep water. Now I'm finally getting engine damage. I'm doing swim strokes, wiggling the tires back and forth. I don't think this is where the place was I saw it across. I really don't. And it's hard for me to tell if I'm making ground or if I'm just the water's going past me. But it was worth a shot. I might have to send a vehicle here to rescue this. Okay, let's, is there anything over there to attach a winch to? No. Wait, did I attach it to something? No. There's a pole there if I can get my front end a little closer. I can't quite reach it. No. 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 I'm still not giving up. It's the Mastodon, baby. You can do anything. Okay. I'm almost desperate enough to shift it into reverse. I'm afraid that if I park here, I'm not going to get the other vehicle here in time. Before I go drifting downriver. Where even is the other vehicle? Am I making progress, or is this just an optical illusion? I can't go forward at this point. Okay. Let's go here. Let's attach the trailer and recover. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh wait, no, let's recover again. Get out. What size crane do I think I'm going to need? That's probably good enough. That one is probably good enough. That one might be overkill. Okay. And I know the way. Oh, hum baby. My only concern is once I start getting close, I'm going to, the truck might drift down the river. And if it drifts down the river, I'm going to have to delete the cargo on it. So I'll never save the cargo. I kind of sort of know the way. Now, as long as I'm not in the area, I'll be fine. So maybe I should go on the map now. Okay, that's where I want to go. Yeah, okay. So it is just right down here. Right down here. And then I can reverse back. Yeah, I'm pretty close to it, actually. No problems. This is why I bought 2 of them. This is why I'm going to 7 days a week, because I'm not the most efficient at this. Now I'm about in range where I might start to drift. I actually don't have to back into it. I can go sideways into it. Where are you, buddy? We'll get you out of there in no time. Don't you worry. No, 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 don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. Get on flat ground here. Should have backed up a little because I'm not going to be able to. Gotta go pull this guy out straight. Oh, now he's fighting the current. Now the current is taking me and taking him and taking both of us. All right. Don't tip, don't tip. Take off the parking brake. Don't tip, don't tip, don't tip, don't tip, don't tip. Can I reach him now? No. It wasn't until I attached the crane that he started to, got him. Okay. And he started to drift down the river. Trying to tow him through a bush there. Piece of cake! Look at that! Never in doubt. Never once in doubt. Okay. Release the winch. Put this guy back home. There we go. No problem. Who said there was a problem? I didn't say there was a problem. My driver was asleep the whole time. He didn't even notice the difference. He was wearing his waterproof skivvies, so he was fine. I'm turning around here. But hey, I got the wood out of there. Okay. Smart money is on don't going that way again. It was pretty easy to go back the way I came. All right. Now, where are we going? Oh well. Life is an adventure. And nobody was chatting at me to cheer me on. If you watch that part on YouTube, that deserves a comment, doesn't it? Now, do I grab that now? Yeah, because I got to get the 4 cement, or the 4 blocks, which are here. And I want to turn the trailer around first. All right, let's go. Well, I'm not going to get all this delivered during this episode. But you know what? I got 4 more hours to go in the stream after this one. I really thought I could get across. It was interesting how it was parked there was no current. But once I attached, oh, you know what? The engine was on. Is that why it started going forward? Because the engine was on. It took off the parking brake and the engine was on and it started moving forward? No, because I was using the crane, not the... Anyway. Yeah, what? I got the thing. I got the thing attached by the crane. I shouldn't have bothered with the crane. I could have reached it with my winch. I knew I could winch to the shore. We got it done. And now I've got all kinds of trailers to take back. Careful. You don't need to be that close, buddy. You're going to back into it. And I didn't get myself enough room. And I turned the wheel the wrong way. Alrighty. Well, let's go get the cement. Or the... yeah, cement. Concrete. Let's go get the concrete. I've got 2 wooden planks, concrete slabs. Then I need to come back down and find 4 more planks. And the other truck can bring the 2 steel pipes and then I'm done. It was just, oh no, 6 more planks, that's right. That's why I need this trailer. 6 more planks. Ow! Anything I can use, I use. Anything I can sell, I sell. Anything that I can neither sell nor use, I delete. As far as stuff that's not completely on the map. Some stuff I can't delete. Like I've discovered that there's things I've discovered that there's things that I gotta turn this around, so I gotta leave myself room to do that. I've discovered that there's things that you can, sometimes things that are, sorry buddy. Sometimes there are like special trailers that you have to deliver somewhere that don't be removed from the map when you deliver them. They're supposed to always. But they don't always. Now, how exactly did I decide I was going to do this? So, for example, sometimes you have to, a couple places I've had to deliver a service trailer. And once I got the trailer there, usually if you're delivering a trailer somewhere, it just removes it from the map. But I had a service trailer that I had to deliver somewhere, and it didn't remove it from the map. It just became a ghost trailer on the map, and I couldn't do anything with it. I could pick it up and move it, but I couldn't delete it. I couldn't sell it. I couldn't do anything to it, so. All right, now after this we got the long truck. And I'm gonna probably need to use some of my spare fuel. I could have gotten fuel when I was at the garage and I forgot. I could have bought a trailer to get fuel. Make sure I get this right. All right, concrete blocks. No room in the truck. Trailer. 4 of them, please. All right. Okay. Like, wait, we only do 3? I only did 3. All right, stop the engine. Now, I could swing by the garage to get fuel, which I might need to do because I can't get to fuel until I'm way over there. So let me do that. I'll drop off the trailer. Get fuel. Get fuel by buying a fuel trailer, getting rid of it. I also have quite a bit of damage on my vehicle. And how am I going? I'm going that way to get to the bridge, so I will bring the trailer to here. And then here, and then back, and then back, and then continue the rest of my way. I will be lucky if I get that far before my time is up. Taking another drink, risking running into something. Hydrating is important. looking at my time there. I have 15 more minutes maximum between 4 and 9 minutes. I like to keep the episodes. I got a compliment recently. Someone said, "Hey, I like episodes that are around an hour." So he was glad that my episodes are an hour long. It's like, oh, thank you for watching the whole thing. I mean, I assume you watched the whole thing. Maybe just looked at the timestamp. I may have just been lying as well. I hadn't considered that. Okay, this is the fork, right? Yeah, that's the fork. Okay. So, come up here and crash the trailer. Head to the garage. I could actually back into it, but I've already committed myself to turning around, so I will not. I will just bash into everything on the way there. Come on. It's like you've never played this game before. Actually, I played through Michigan and about halfway through Alaska before I decided to start my Let's Play. So everything since then, the last half of Alaska and Michigan, or last half of Alaska through everything else, was all played blind. Now I did watch some people play, but I didn't actually play myself. No. This button. Repair. Hey, I got the maintenance trailer this time. Wait. Oh, it's like I knew I had damage. Nothing was red though. That's why I didn't bring my eye. Okay. Refuel. Yes. Thank you. From the maintenance trailer. I didn't need to use any of my extra supplies. Now we can sell the trailer. Yay! That's how you cheat. Well, it's not cheating. It's part of the game. Okay. Now I come here. I pick up that trailer. And then I continue on to here. The other way is probably better, but I have just enough time to mark most of the trail. Here. Yeah, there's got to be a faster way up there. I don't know what it is. There are more places that you can go across the river, but like I said, I don't know where those are. So I don't mind leisurely driving. If you're watching the video, you might mind. If you minded me doing all this, you would not be watching the video by now. Okay, and then from there, I'm just gonna mark where I am eventually delivering here. And there will be there'll be 3 trailers there. Anyway, I'm past the 50-minute mark, so I am going to leave it here. Let's highlight something else so I know I can get rid of this. That's the path I'm taking from the garage to the fuel station, and then from there, working my way over here, dropping that stuff off, and that will knock off 2 planks and the other 4 concrete blocks, and then all I have left is 6 planks and 2 small pipes, and I'll have No, I won't have the truck there to do. Oh, I have the truck in the garage to get the small pipes. But the pipes have to go to some construction zone, don't they? Or maybe they're... Oh, I lost my page. No, metal rolls. The pipes come from somewhere else. I'll worry about that when I get there. All right. That is going to do it for this YouTube episode. If you're watching on Twitch, though, stick around. I'll be back in just a few minutes. If you are watching on Twitch, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Taking a short break. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be for a short time, the next weekday at, well, not for a short time. It's always going to be the next weekday. But the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, coming soon to 7 days a week at noon U.S. Central Time, starting the second weekend of January. All right, folks, the noon U.S. Central Time is almost always 6 p.m. in the UK, almost never 6 a.m. the next day in New Zealand, but it is plus or minus an hour. Thanks to Daylight Savings Time, and thanks to all of you for watching Twitch again. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. I'm just taking a short break. YouTube, for you, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.